Okay, it looks like, yeah, the internet has reconnected. I don't know for how long. I had to go rescue all of my stuff that's been outside. Oh, it says unable to reconnect. That kind of sucks. Let me try and click all of the buttons to reconnect. It says stream finished. Of course it does. Oh, of course it does. Stream finished. Stream did not finish. I am still streaming. Thank you very much. Yeah, it says... I don't know where this... Okay, where is this one now? Right here. Okay. How long has this... I don't know how long this has been going. I don't know. All I know is that it's not in my hands. Which means that's very annoying. It also means that the chat is going to have to look a little bit differently because the... Yeah, it's different chat now. Yeah, this is why I don't like the rain. The rain knocks the connection out. And then I have to get everything back working. There you go. Yeah, it's a bit white. It is white. I can't solve... That's a problem that I'll have to solve later. That's a problem I'll have to solve later. But it seems like everybody's back. Everything's back, kinda. Yeah. Yeah, kinda. Okie dokie. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, yeah, everything's back. There's an ad break. Oh, of course. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, rain. Just out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere. Boom. I had put up a ton of laundry to dry. Now it's all wet again. Annoying. Anyway, let's get back to solving this issue here. All right. So this is what we're trying to do here. If you remember, we have our idle animation, which is going to be interrupted. This is where the reset function comes in. Because ideally, every time I don't want the tail flip to happen, like you can kind of see, well, actually, I want the tail, because the idea is that actually, you know what? I should probably add in another new animation. Because the whole purpose of the idle animation is to... Yeah, the whole purpose of the idle animation is to add in a bit of life into the character while talking is not going on. Hence why the tail flip. That's to try and show, like, hey, I'm alive. I'm still kicking. So, because of that, we might want to add in something else. So let's go over to our enum. Let's see here. Components. So I have idle, which is, see, it's the animation between actions to convey being alive. And then talk, then peak, intro. We should actually put in here, why don't we call, instead of, what would they call this? What would this be called? Because what I'm thinking of is this is also an idle animation. I'm going to put it right after idle too. Oh. Yeah, this is also an idle animation. But this is the, this is yeah, what would you call it? Not idle, fidget? Would you call it fidget? The reason why I say is because the tail flip is actually kind of the, and this would be false. kind of. Let's see here. Yeah, this is interruptible. So this would be false. And this would be fidget. And this would be a little idle animation to a little idle animation. Oh, I put the E wrong. To convey. No, I guess this is a simple idle animation. We'll just leave it at that. A little idle animation. Yeah, we'll call it fidget. There we go. Yeah, so the reason why I was thinking of this is because the way that my character is set in right now is he has the... Well, that means the fidget has to be a very short animation. I think, yeah, it has to be a very, very short animation. But all right, the way it works is if you notice, the tail flip happens almost every 10 seconds. Unless I change animations, the tail flip happens almost every 10 seconds. Or about that. There's a time delay. And the reason why is because you don't want him flipping his tail constantly. But at the same time, an idle animation could be simply just the character breathing. You see that all the time in fighting games, you see it all the time in fighting games. Like Sonic has a very famous one where he's just kind of